teacher and internet marketer, and you found me by typing in the words career change for teachers into Google. So I guess it's one teacher talking to another teacher. And I've been exactly where you are. A couple of times actually I've been where you are. I've actually looked around over the years for changes to my teaching career, which was the first one that I had. I actually love teaching. I still love teaching, and a lot of the videos I make are teaching people how to do things. So if you decide to sort of follow the advice I'm going to give you, you will still be able to use those skills that you have learnt over the years from teaching. Let me just tell you a little bit about my story and you'll appreciate where I'm coming from. I started off as an infants teacher. I was infants trained for young children, 5, 6, 7-year-old. I then, to get some variety, I moved into the primary school and I was teaching primary school, children up to 11, 12 years of age. Then I started teaching migrant children, teaching them English. I did a special course in that, provided by the Department of Education. I did that for a few years. Then I went to high school and I was teaching English to migrant children in high school back in the 70s. So it was all very innovative and new and exciting, all of it. I loved it all. Then I thought, oh, I need a break. I need a career change because, you know, it can be very, very stressful. Children can be a handful, especially when there's a whole group of them in a class and you can have some discipline problems. Even as an experienced teacher, you can still stress out on the day-to-day demands of teaching. So I started my own business and I ran it for 9 years. And it was a security business because as a young teenager, I'd been interested in electronics and I was a ham radio addict, actually. So I really quite enjoyed that too. But of course, with any traditional business, dealing with the public, there's stress that comes with that too. So I then had a big life change and I went to live in Fiji for about 6 months and met my current partner then. And when we came back to Australia from Fiji, I thought, what am I going to do? So I went back to teaching, back to that original training that I'd had. And let me think, what was I doing then? Oh, I did some more training at university, so I got a bit of leave doing that. So throughout my teaching career, which is quite extensive, right up to university, I was teaching, and technical colleges, teaching international students English and introductory computing. Right throughout it all, I've always been looking for something different because there's nothing worse than being stuck in a rut. And I guess that's where you feel you are now. You're stuck in a rut and you don't know which way to turn. It's a hard career to leave because the rewards are so good. Not just the job satisfaction, but the financial rewards are brilliant. Well, I'm still teaching every now and again, but most of my time is now spent earning money online. I started to do it 5 years ago, and I struggled and struggled for years and years and years. And I mean, I really struggled. And I always thought, oh, I'm a pretty smart person, pretty clued up, you know, got university degrees, got postgraduate degrees. And it was very, very frustrating. But, you know, I now know, 5 years later, it really is just a process and a system that you need to set up to be successful online. And you just have to learn the correct skills. I had a few people leading me astray early on in the piece, people that I believed and trusted stupidly. But, you know, that's life. You live and learn. Well, now I'm working with proven millionaires online. The group that I'm working with now, I've been with them for a couple of years. They've joined with a couple of other people who have a lot of technical skills, and they've made this absolutely super system. So even if you come into my business as an absolute newbie, knowing nothing at all, which I doubt you will be, as a teacher you will surely have been doing something on the internet with your pupils, whether they're children or adults, so I'm sure you'd have a little bit of nous about being online. You'll be able to certainly open up a computer, send an email, perhaps copy and paste something. And seriously, that's all you need to have initially to start with this business, the ability to do that. We have a complete home business labs where you can learn everything you need to know about marketing online. That's all you need to do to learn that. Everything else is supplied for you. Everything, literally everything. So I'm going to put a link near this video. Could be underneath it with a big blue button or a yellow one. Could be beside it. So just look around for the link. And the link is called easysteps.work. 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 Click on that and come and join me. Look forward to meeting you. Cheers.